So as part of your ePortfolio, you guys need to have a professional development page, which is going to look a little something like this. This is not mine. This is for someone that completed actually one of the Excel courses, but the concept is still the same. So you guys will need to have a professional development section up here, although instead of Excel, you guys would put W200. And then the Excel form that you filled out to get this image on the left-hand side will also need to go on there. So you guys will only have the before done so far. You will do the after section after you've completed the course. But again, the concepts are still the same. So you'll have a before image, and then you will need to highlight what your strengths are and where you can improve. The last thing you'll need to do is include your professional development goals. So just to recap, the main things that you're going to need to include are this image and then a short description of 3 of your strengths and 3 areas where you can improve, and then your professional development goals. I am going to show you how to set this up on your own professional development page. So if I go over to my Weebly site that I showed you a tutorial of how to make earlier, I'm under my professional development page. My page is totally blank. I just went ahead and deleted all the extra stuff that Weebly had set up on there. If you guys created the page, it should have already started out blank, but if you just used the pages I already had set up and renamed them, go ahead and just delete everything off of the page. So then we're going to utilize those elements they had over on the left-hand side. And the first thing we want to do is include that image that's a screenshot of the Excel sheet of your before, so your current understanding of how to use technology. So to do that, we're going to go over to the left-hand side. We can just drag image over here. And then we can click on that to upload an image. So I'm going to upload a photo from my computer and use the screenshot that I took. So now that I've uploaded that image, I'm going to need to include what my strengths and weaknesses are. So to do that, I would want to go ahead and get the text section and drag it, and I'll put it right underneath. And then I can just click in that box to edit. And so what I might do is set up some bullets and say strengths. And then underneath, I would need to write out what my strengths are. So I actually changed it a little bit. I might do something like this, and then those are the strengths I came up with when I took this course. And then I would also need to include my areas of improvement. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste my areas of improvement in. Now, this is a very, very basic example of what you guys would be writing. You're going to want to elaborate a little bit more on these. Now, the last thing that you need to include are your professional development goals. So I'm just going to include that here. And then underneath, I'm going to paste what my goals were. Now, to come up with these goals, you should go ahead and analyze that image that you took on, that you got from the Excel sheet, and pick areas that really interest you and areas where you really think that you need to improve, and then elaborate again why. So, like I said, this is a very, very basic example of what your ePortfolio professional development page will look like. And you don't need to format it the exact same way that I have just now. This is really just a basic example so you guys can kind of see what we're expecting.